He's not dead. No way. No way.
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done.
No, something's gonna happen right now. Like, it could be him, but like, maybe he has like a faker. Like, it's a fake him, you know?
We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance. Yes, it went down with him.
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
I don't agree with that. I think we could have like just disappeared taking the lance.
I know
Well,
that
that's-
face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me. Lord Luis, no.
It's him.
He's dead. He's gone.
It's not
Your
him.
Eminence, this was found off stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance.
It's not him.
Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
It's not him. It has to be an imposter when he was talking.
Dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
It's not him because remember the night before the opera thing, he was talking to someone where he's like, "Yeah, I kind of know it's fake," and he already knew it was fake. I don't believe it's him. I do not believe it. Number two, we still don't know about the book. I want to know like how does he have a book? Is it we still don't know of?
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
It is as you say. Well,
Yes, it is as you say.
you gotta sound confident.
Buff! How do you justify this?
Yufa.
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness.
Hulkenberg's like, hey, don't throw my name into this.
Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes. Traitor and Kingslayer both.
Juna, hey. Don't throw me into this either.
And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done.
I don't believe
Luis
it.
has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
No, I don't think it's over. It's never over with an Atlas game.
I had not realized you were such an actor. Or do you truly weep?
I love her.
Hitting me now. We finally won.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Do not put us with the Sanctus Church. We seen what your church community did to that village. No. No.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today. In form and heart, you are a true knight.
I still don't like Forden.
Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, Miss Lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now.
No.
Capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and
Yufa,
chaos.
claim what's yours. Come on,
Yes.
come on, Yufa,
As
claim
you
it.
wish.
No.
We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
5! I finally defeated my arch nemesis Luis. This should break. Nope. I don't believe it.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
Yours is like, I was just in the ship, dude. It's time for the truth.
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne, to break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He
I'll cut you
had to
before
be
you cut me.
declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet to Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
He didn't go massacring people.
I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
Get her back. Get him
I
back.
myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
It kind of goes back to like the one story that the lady told us about the bread and the 7 tribes or whatever. We're gonna be the king. I think it goes back to that. Like the Elder is the one that keeps them all together.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake.
He's a stubborn one.
So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? We'll see you around, Lady Juna.
I don't know.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know.
We know.
So I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life.
I love
Damn
you.
it, I just don't
I want to
get
hold
it.
him.
Damn it! Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that. You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never
He's
could
so
say what you were
he's,
feeling.
he's so
I'm
adorable.
sorry this was all I could do.
Ah,
Like-
Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right. That should have lifted the curse.
Mm-mm.
What's going on?
28%. Okay. Damn, 28%. What is this? Coronation of the king brought about the true peace. Guessing that's a title to an ending. Okay, that's seems like it's either dragon or the book of the. Okay, that's me spoiling all archetypes with the protagonist. Yeah, we'll be doing this. We'll be doing this on this playthrough. Study the prince art. I just spoiled it myself. Use 50 different syntheses. I wish you could tell me like how much more I have left of the synthesis, because I have not been using it. Created all summoning vessels and masks. Yeah, we'll be working on that. Spend a total of 100 reeve using skills that consume money. I could do that. That wouldn't be a problem. Let me just garner enough money first. All the glitters made on the possible gold beetle exchange. Yeah, I can't do that. That one's gonna have to be like, I play it again. Consulted like 100 times. Okay, I can't do all that. I made all the recipes. I haven't done that yet. So we have to start doing that. Complete all the quests. Visited all the towns. Shoot, I think I skipped one. Unlocked the entire map. Collected all drawings of the journey. Won a debate against it. Oh, I didn't do that. Every candidate? No, we didn't do that. 1/3 of consecutive gold class battles. Yeah, it seems like I might click in with Maria. I haven't done that. Finished reading all the books. No, because I don't think they've given me more books. Ooh, overcome all the trials to defeat Louis.
The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
It wasn't him.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
Because it's not him.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
That would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
No.
The bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And
true enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
It's the thing, because you're like, shoot, and then now you're then putting him into a victim. Oh, they are conflicted. When she saw the formula, Rella did say it was only an outline, like jotted from memory. So that could mean this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis' scratch work, proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have?
More?
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What? But just earlier, Forden said...
It was him.
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Is Forden behind? Maybe the culprit told him? It's Forden. Yeah,
Could
he's
Forden be the one behind all of this?
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
See? This is what I mean. Look. Louis, he killed the king. We saw him kill the king. He did that. He's done other terrible things. But Forden never trusted him, which is why I agreed with Louis. You go ahead and kill him, and I will kill you in the end. That was it. That was like my way of like agreeing and like we shake on it kind of thing. He just didn't know that. Alice didn't know that either. But I knew that. But now my plan is like, you know, exploded to our faces.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire dashed Sanctus Church.
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
Oh, he's gonna
Need that
lie.
divine lance back too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities.
Could it be her? I don't know. I'm confused. My brain. It does feel rushed though. At a tavern?
Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Ah, yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance he presented... I take it that's why you went to Verga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan. But at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
She doesn't like him.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. We hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Okay. So we saw Louis did kill the king. I think no matter, and then Forden. I think Forden's idea was because he wanted to be the next in line is that, okay, the king is dead, you gotta take out the son. I think that's what I'm thinking is what happened. And, or Louis beat him to killing the king. One or the other was gonna happen because I think Forden just wants to be in charge, like Louis said. The king, was it Louis or Del were the ones that saying like the king was just the pup. It was pretty much the lapdog or whatever you want to call it for Forden. He did whatever Forden said. According to him, we don't know. We don't know anything about that.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctist Church?
Burn them down.
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Uh-oh.
Sister, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Could he have probably like put a curse on her if she mentions, like put a curse on anybody like within there, and like if they mentioned anything like about him or would conspire or like conspire that night or before beyond or whatever, like you could just kill them?
Sister,
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.